This is just a short note about I'm doing a bit of fan art. Yeah, you're never too old to fan art, and it's so much fun. At any rate, and everybody's a fan of something. Everybody is a fan of something. See, that's for Melissa, because she is a fan of Game of Thrones. These are actually bookmarks. I decided to make bookmarks because, well, she's a reader. At any rate, the point of this video, though, is that watercolors, you'll be working along, and this is an old tube of Prussian blue. It won't refocus. Nah, that's okay. Anyway, it's Prussian blue, trust me. And they dry out. They crackle. This is one of my mom's test strip tubes. She gets lots and lots of diabetic test strips because, well, has to check her blood often. And but you can use pretty much anything to contain the old dry bits, because even though this is dried out and it's no longer, you can squeeze the beautiful paste onto the thing, these things are still useful. You just have to find a way in. And I found out that these things are about as thin as tinfoil, really. So it was kind of easy for me to tear open. I was very pleased. And, well, I can't do it one-handed because this is rock hard in here. And I do need two hands. But you can see all the lovely little bits in there. And that was just from breaking open the bottom. And this stuff is really just like the cake stuff in, you know, when you get those little flat square watercolor bits where you wet the brush and then you tap the cake and then you paint. Oh, I always get paint on me. I am going to be pink for days. At any rate, so yeah, it's just cake in a tube. So should your watercolors ever dry out, any of these tubes for any reason go really hard instead of paste, don't worry about it. Just cut them open, put them in a container, and then when you're ready, wet the brush and go for it, because, I mean, the color's still there and it's still beautiful. And, yeah, that's your art tip for today, really. Yeah, these guys are notorious for being dried out. These little guys, you can hear it crunch. At any rate, so he's going to meet a similar fate. The hardest part is labeling these tubes, and I haven't solved that yet, so I'll work on solving that. In the meantime, have a lovely day. Remember, don't toss out your old watercolors. They are always viable.